Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight on Capitol Hill. Right now, Senate lawmakers are voting on the Republican-backed government funding bill recently passed by the House. It is a bill to keep the government open until the end of September. But the other big story is the fallout and infighting taking place between Democrats in both the House and the Senate. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik.
Well, good evening, Tracy. Yes, a very busy day up here on Capitol Hill. Let's start off with the 6-month CR. Right now, as you mentioned, a vote is taking place in the Senate. Now, Republicans tell me that they believe that they have at least 8 Democrats that are going to cross over party lines and vote to prevent a government shutdown. That shutdown would have taken place at midnight tonight. But for Democrats, the fallout is just beginning. Even before this final vote, Democratic Party leaders in the House, including former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, were urging their colleagues over in the other chamber, Senate Democrats, to stick to their guns, block the bill, and not listen to their party's leader, Chuck Schumer.
I believe it is my job to make the best choice for the country, to minimize the harms to the American people. Therefore, I will vote to keep the government open and not shut it down.
With that announcement, the criticism began. Republicans applauded Schumer's decision.
Schumer should have caved. Government shutdowns don't help anybody. It hurts the American people. It costs more to shut down and restart the government than just to keep it going along.
Not the same reaction from Democrats. They blasted their own leader's announcement just before the Senate vote. Top House Democratic leadership held a news conference urging Senate Democrats to stand firm.
We do not want to shut down the government, but we are not afraid of a government funding showdown.
We're unified in our opposition, and we are not going to buy into this false binary decision that it's a parade of bad choices. We know that already. We know what this administration and their enablers in the GOP and Congress are doing to the American people.
Republicans say the November election results and the back and forth today are signs the Democrats have lost touch with the American people.
I think the Democrats are in disarray. They've got no leadership. They're on the wrong side of every issue. And they're infighting. There's a reason why they're the minority party, and I don't think they've hit rock bottom yet. I really don't, politically.
Even some Senate Democrats say their party has lost their way.
Democrats keep showing up at every night fight with a casserole, and they have these cheesy paddles, and then they, pick your fight or cheese ball stuff. Where's your messaging?
And during that news conference, Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, he declined to answer our questions on whether or not he's lost confidence in Senator Schumer's leadership, or whether or not that senator should be replaced as leader of the Democratic Party in the Senate. After tonight's vote, senators will head back to their states and won't be back in D.C. until March 24th. Both Republican-controlled chambers, they tell me that they plan to move ahead and put President Trump's agenda into legislative action. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.